In your book you wrote about when you went to Africa, you said that it was great because you had the experience of not being watched.
Yeah.
I would think now that as a young African-American male, the feeling of being watched, with having watched all those videos, would be more acute.
Well, I'll be honest with you, and I talked about this a little bit at a town hall that I did in the aftermath of the Dallas shootings. There aren't a lot of African-American males who haven't, at some point in their lives, been subject to additional scrutiny or suspicion because of their race. That's just a common experience that many of us share. But I will tell you that it's a lot better now than it was. And that doesn't mean that we can be complacent about it. In fact, what I've tried to encourage young African Americans who I speak to, and that includes some of these protesters in the aftermath of Minnesota or Ferguson, what I've encouraged them to do is to think about how can they bring about real change. And that involves legislation, it involves changing police practices, and that involves doing your homework, sitting down and negotiating. It involves showing respect for the challenges that police officers have in protecting us. So as tough a stretch as we've gone through over the last month or the last year or the last 2 years around these issues, I actually see more constructive dialogue taking place and more concrete proposals, and police departments taking this more seriously than they ever have in the past, and that's a good thing.